I see. I see. Okay. Okay. There's someone who wants to hop on. Do you want this person on?
Uh, I
You know
like
what? Fuck
he
it.
says he wants to bury the hatchet.
I'm not gonna be a fucking bitch. Let's just
Yeah.
yeah. Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, is this the real Zoom from
Yes.
Sunday? Yeah, yeah. Okay.
How's it going, Andy?
It's a bit uncomfortable in here, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I somebody sent me a clip of a stream where I saw Tonka was on there and he had some guy in there backing him up.
Yeah.
I'm a bit confused about this fallout from Sunday because him and his like weird, those guys that never actually competed or did any sports, but they're kind of like coaches that talk about a sport they never really play. They were all talking about how I was like fixating on his height or his weight or some shit like that. But what I was doing was I was drawing a parallel between the stream where he was talking with Steve and the video
Yeah.
that he kept denying was him.
Hey,
I
hey,
never once was fixated on any of that. He
hey,
was the one that kept screaming
yo,
about it.
okay, look. From what the evidence he gave me, I could see that he was an amateur wrestler or indie wrestler
Yeah,
or
I
any
can
of
see
that
that
stuff.
too.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
saw
yeah.
that
And
too.
honestly, so he showed me a bunch of stuff last night, and I truly believe him. And it's in regards to him. I know you and him have
Well,
have
well,
have,
here's the
have
thing
this
that's
heavy
confusing me
beef.
is he said that I faked an actual like recording with those people, but I actually looked. I think it's like abcboxing.com/contact. They keep all of the personal numbers for the directors of the athletic
Look.
commissions,
Hang
and I
on,
called
and
them
zoom,
all.
zoom, zoom.
Yeah.
Honestly, regarding you and Tonka, I think
hmm
both your beef anyway together is silly. And I don't know how you feel about this. I am. Here's why on Medicare's stream I was just like I don't fucking care and this and that. It's just I'm so exhausted from like having this mini war about just random
I mean, I don't
fucking
know why you guys didn't just tell the truth on Sunday. Like you guys were like literally covering for
me.
him, and
Uh,
yeah.
a truth about what?
I asked you flat out. I said, Why did you let them jump on your show?" And you told me that you invited them on the show
That's 100%
because you
true.
thought it would be good.
100%
And
true.
then today you say that you invited them on the show to save their show. So you're saying
No,
the exact opposite.
no. It was both. It was like to
Then
save
why
the
didn't you say
show.
that Sunday when I asked you? You said that you just invited them on because you wanted to do a show with them. Now your story's changed again.
It's one and the same. It's I wanted to do a show with them. I said my show
You
was.
also
Hang
you
on,
also
wait.
came
My
out.
show was struggling
Mhm.
as well. My show was struggling, and it was in the same vein of saving them. It's like there's so many reasons why I had them on the channel
Why
here.
didn't you say that Sunday then
Cause
when
I
I asked
didn't
you that?
care. Cause I didn't give a fuck. Sunday
Well,
to me, I was
just
playing.
because you
Look,
don't care doesn't mean that the truth has to change, Andy.
I was in the middle of playing Far Cry 5 and
Yeah.
literally not giving a fuck. You were like, "What did you do?" I'm like, "Okay, here, blah blah blah." Anyway, for me, I brought them on for I like doing a show with them. My show didn't get its footing yet. It saved their channel or their show at least because it was canceled anyway. I like hanging out with them. There's 105 reasons why, and what we're talking about right now is it didn't like the energy was fucking leaving the show, and that's why we're
Well,
ending it.
of course it was leaving the show. There was no blood.
You think there
Like you
needs to
guys
be
would get
blood?
on and you would talk for like 5 hours about Godzilla. Like nobody cares about that. They want to watch that to watch retards argue, like what happened on Sunday. That's what people want to watch, even though it's stupid and it's people screaming at each other for 5, 6 hours. That's what people want. I mean, what the hell is the point of having the Kumite if you have Tonka's girlfriend passing out community ban lists and blocking all of us from the room so that none of us can actually interact with you guys?
No,
I mean,
no.
at what point is it the Kumite when you guys are literally blocking a large amount of people out of it?
hey, look. With in regards to not taking calls or blocking people or any of that bullshit, I agree. Having people on, there's some people I don't like. I've already had my beef with, and I'm like, okay, I don't fucking like. It's old news, or people who just repeat the same boring fucking shit. But I agree with. I would have loved to take because I'm like, if the calls were even mean towards me, I'd take it. In fact, it'd be funny, right?
Well,
It'd be,
the
it'd be
reason why you guys
entertaining.
stopped taking calls was because people kept coming in here and yelling "Daddy, no," which I thought was hilarious. But like
I don't know that.
the kumite is like they're supposed to hash out their arguments and act like retards while everybody sits and laughs. And for some
Fair
reason,
enough,
in the past month, you guys just stopped doing that entirely. And then all of a sudden, every time there's like an argument or something, Vamp's running from stream to stream and oh, you gotta block these guys. Here's all their YouTube channels. Oh, you gotta block these guys. Here's all their YouTube channels. And then it's like you're the other day, you guys were banning people out of the chat that donate to you. I don't know who the hell was doing it. I don't think it was you, but there were people complaining on other forums and Cow, and they were saying that you guys were blocking them out of the room for posting thumbs down and wheelchair emojis. And it's like that's a baked Alaska thing to do. To fucking turn on your fan base like that.
I will legitimately. I was thinking about this. Might be a horrific a move, but I was legitimately thinking this might be ridiculous, of unbanning absolutely everyone. Like,
well, isn't that the whole point of the kumite? It's supposed to be an open platform for people to argue and say whatever the fuck they want and act like retards.
Oh, there were people
and then you guys, and then you guys collect the super chats. Yeah, well, there's always going to be people that don't want to follow the rules, ban those people. But there's people that are just associated with them that were getting banned.
That's what happened a lot, though. But you
guys were also banning by association.
I also agree. A lot of people we liked were getting banned because they were associated with those people. And a lot of the, like, honestly, Medical was right. Fucking Discord is fucking shit. A lot of those people that got banned, it was because of their association on fucking Discord, being in the same fucking servers and being seen as like, oh fuck, you're trying to stir up shit, you're trying to fucking take screen caps.
That whole screen cap thing and the spy thing is gay. That's what that fucking weird German guy Kraut did. You gotta have the blood, you gotta have the arguments, and you can't throw up a fence and then hide in that little fence and say nobody can come in and then announce yourself 9-0 like Tonka does.
You understand the docs and shit. Like one thing, like, all right, I know Joaquin came out off as like on our side, but as soon as he said fucking doxing and swatting is a tool, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what annoyed me. It's like this dude did a whole stream where he's like, "Yeah, I did that," and then he flat out lied because I had nothing to do with it. He tries to paint me as the bad guy. He wanted to like dox every single person that was like making him look like an asshole.
But you understand you got a bad rep for kind of doing that.
I mean, I've never once said that I wouldn't do it, but I do it to people that deserve it. And the minute I spoke with the actual people that he wanted doxed, and I realized that they were literally just trolling and that he just wanted them doxed because they were sending knife emojis and making him look like a pussy in front of some e-girl, I immediately was like, this guy's a faggot. He's got no spine and no heart. He turned on anybody for the instant at a fucking. He's literally like a male version of Aaron. He would turn on anybody for fame. And for the minute that he came back, he immediately jumped to Tonka and he tried to get on to fucking spout his shitty show on. And that's all he cared about was looking important to people. And I don't have any respect for people like that. If you're going to be a dick like I am, at least be consistent. Don't sit there and act like you're a good person 10 minutes later. And it's the same thing with this fucking Thomas Ellington guy. Like, dude, you're sitting here in your car and in your kitchen and you're making fucking videos about people that are like trolling you, and it's like fake cartoon dudes on Discord that are trolling him and making him think it's real. Like, go play with your kids, motherfucker. Stop making gay videos on your phone.
I gotta ask you, where's the line for you where it goes from like you're just yelling at somebody to like it's like, oh, okay, now I'm gonna find out where you fucking live?
I mean, I don't even go to that. I'm perfectly fine with just screaming and talking shit to people. I never do that. Oh, I'm gonna find where you live. But it's when people like take the Thomas guy for example. He kept making all these retarded videos, and we were literally creating fake Discord accounts to give him fake information so that he would run to you guys and like talk about it on air. And he thought it was all real, and it was retarded. And he kept making the videos over and over and over again, and we were laughing at him the whole time. And then he comes in the server and he's like, I know everything about you guys. I have insiders and I'm going to dox all of you and no one can dox me. And he was doxed in like 8 minutes. And then all of a sudden he's DMing me on Twitter and he's like, oh, my family lives there. Stop. Don't tell them. And it's like, at what point am I the asshole when he's the one making all the videos and like daring us to fuck with him? And I'm just like, well, here you are. I'm not going to release your information publicly, but you should probably stop doing that.
It is one thing. I've never dared anybody to find my stuff. I've just said I don't really have anything interesting. Like I haven't really done much. I've said all I've done in my life. I did the wrestling thing for a year. I failed at that. I did stand up for a bit. Then my mom got sick and fucking away. It was until she died that I fucking basically did nothing with my life. So boring ass fucking life. You know?
I mean, a lot of people have boring lives. Like, I literally only come on here. I thought I was gonna have like a new community to talk shit to people on, but then all of a sudden, everybody just wants to hide in the hug box and they don't want to talk shit to me because apparently, like, when I'm like roided out on modafinil and I come on here and I'm super fixated on just certain points and they can't follow the flow, so they get annoyed with me and I just start spurging out and screaming at them because I figure I'm not gonna let them scream over me. But like, I think it's really funny that I got all of you guys to sit there for 6.5 hours on Sunday when you could have been doing something else.
Well, you knew how to push fucking people's buttons by not letting fucking anybody speak.
Well, it wasn't really like you or Andy or Tonka directly. It was fucking Joaquin. Like, that dude is so annoying. I don't know why he was there. Like, he's just a fucking leech. I literally just wanted to go on there and talk shit to Tonka and not have him mute me or kick me out of the thing like he always fucking does.
Yeah. Well, his thing is that he has people trying to swat him, so he wanted to. Well, one part of it was he wanted to prove that that person getting swatted was not him. Like, I know you don't believe me. I know you don't believe Medicare, but the person we saw.
I honestly don't believe it because somebody set up a fake Tonkasaw.com, and it's just a fucking website that's got a collection of memes of Tonkasaw, and it was posted in a Discord that only Joaquin was in, and there were no other spies in it, and literally an IP from West Des Moines comes every single day to the site, and they've logged it dozens of times. So I don't believe it. I think it is him, and I think Medicare was like cucking at him to protect him from getting swatted again. Because I think if everybody figured out that that was really him and an absolute confirmation that it was him, that they would fuck with him endlessly.
I got nothing to
gain. Hang on, real fast. Fucking, what's his face? Toad McKinley. I haven't seen him in a while. Sup, Toad? He kind of wants me to just drag Thomas in here.
Go ahead. I mean, we did a whole stream with this guy where he was like got cocked and he was crying, and then we just laughed at him.
Thomas, you there, bud? Oh, he left. Thomas, it's okay.
Yeah, that guy's a fucking joke. He talks all this shit when he's on your channel and he's calling us like anime ghosts and shit. But then when we did a stream with him, he was like crying. And then he left the server because he was completely crushed. Thomas. He actually thought he was a detective. What a retard.
Look. But fucking. Yeah, no, I get at it. I get all like the stuff, like with the taking calls and like believe me. I was just I swear on Sunday I don't know half of what was happening.
I think that people in the community, they just want this. They want the call-ins. They want the shit talking. They don't want the hug box. And like, it's just retarded to not have that. And like, do you guys honestly think that when I ask you guys a flat question about Tonka and you guys pause for a second and then give me some bullshit answer that anybody else believes it? Like when I ask you about that, is it really a bit thing? And before you even had time to think about it, Andy, you were just like, no, I didn't know about that. That's why we fought. Like, you guys need to stop lying.
It was about the he was talking, remember, because he was always doing the, oh yeah, I'm not gonna be on the show, I'm done the show, I'm done.
But I saw the thing. He sent a DM. He sent a DM to Vamp. He sent a long fucking drawn out message to Leo Pirate about how he was done. He told Failure he was going out on a boat, and he told you he was done. And then he disappears and he doesn't come back.
He didn't tell me shit. He didn't tell me shit.
I have that whole recording from that day that you guys were fighting, and you said that he told you specifically that he was going out and he was going to be out on his boat, and then Andy said that he had no way of contacting him, and you guys had a fight for 35 friggin' minutes about it. About how he didn't tell you guys anything or keep you guys updated at all.
I had no Twitter to look at. I fucking sent him a text message, got no message back. It was me and Andy that morning talking before the show, like, what do we do? Do we just start the show? Like we were feeling like the vibe was, Wednesday he said he was going to leave.
One sec. Just 1 second, a sec. I'll be back in a few. I have to pick up Sinead because she's like stuck somewhere. She's not dead, don't worry. But I'll be back in a few minutes.
Well, Andy, before you leave, I just wanted to tell you that you have my respect, Mr. Warski. And when I'm done, half of IBS will still be alive, and I hope they remember you.
I appreciate that. And look, I don't want with the whole shit with the call you did with the pedo bullshit and the troll. Look, with that shit, my only comment to you on Ralph's thing was that sounds fucked up. That sounds really fucked up.
Of course, it's fucked up. But like, I mean, failure is friends with Billy, and I'm friends with Billy.
I can't prove or disprove.
All you gotta do is just talk to Billy. Like, ask him.
See, that's the thing is we were talking with Billy, and Billy did say stuff along the lines of that you always used to do shit like that to fuck with people and blah blah blah. And then Medicare said the thing.
Billy faked that he was gonna die one day. Like we were there, and look, somebody came into his house, pulled the power, shut his house off, and came in with an assault rifle on camera. That was hilarious.
The thing is, that sounds fucked up. I can't disprove or prove, so I'm not gonna call. I'm just gonna say that sounds fucked up. That's all I can say. But I'll be back real quick. All right, guys.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
Let me see. Thomas, are you here?
What should I put as the background for now? Some porn or something?
Yeah. I'm here.
Oh, is there gonna be blood?
Sure.
Is there gonna be blood? I'm gonna be gone for the blood on the show. God damn it. I'll put
just listen to the thing. Just pop it up on your phone and listen on the drive.
All right. What's the what should I put on the background? What do y'all want to see in the background? Maybe some masturbation or
just put one of your Bing Bing Wahoos on there.
My Bing Bing Wahoos. Okay, I'll put on a Bing Bing Wahoo just while. All right, you can go ahead and talk, and then I'll be right back, everyone. Sorry, it's not an emergency, but it's like okay, I'll help you. I won't let you die on the streets. You know, I kind of love you, so I'm my girlfriend, so whatever. This was me playing some Bing Bing Woohoo. Anyway, go ahead.
Zoom, how you doing, buddy? You there? Hello?
I don't know. I think maybe he dipped for a second. Went to get a Fanta.
He got scared?
Yeah.
No, my keyboard got decent because I hit the fucking button.
I'm fucking with you. Yo, he's a pussy.
I was like, why the fuck isn't this working? And I was like, oh, I hit the fucking switchbacks.
You leave and I just start insulting you. By the way, if you're enjoying the show, hit like and all that stuff, and I'll see y'all in a bit.
All right.
Zoom.
So, yeah, what's up?
You take screen caps of everything, I've noticed.
Yeah, I also record calls too.
Okay, where are the screen caps of me challenging you to dox me or anybody? You fucking liar.
You literally came on our stream and you said nobody could find you and that you were like untouchable, and we were laughing at you and calling you a
produce
retard.
Produce it, motherfucker.
Can you say otherwise?
I'm saying it right now. I didn't say that. I have my real name and my real face attached to my account. It's fucking stupid to claim that I would say nobody could dox me.
You were dumb enough to say that. You literally said that on our server.
You're dumb enough to get recorded watching child pornography and then to claim that it never happened.
Yeah, and you're dumb enough to report about stupid shit that we fucking feed you like it's
real. Okay, what did I report?
We literally spent.
What did I report that wasn't real? Tell me what I reported that wasn't real. Tell me.
Spending you fake shit. And you believed
it.
Out.
Tell me what I reported. Tell me what I reported, pedo.
Tell me why you hid 4 videos of yours because you look like a fucking idiot on our stream.
I hid 2 because I mentioned Toad. What did I? Because I mentioned Toad. I didn't want to bring him into
that Toad was orchestrated.
I apologize to him for that.
You had zero information.
I tell you what, I'll enlist them and provide the link so people can check them out.
You look like a
why don't you tell me what I reported
that
wasn't real?
with you and
tell me something I reported. Tell me something I reported that wasn't real.
kid. Dude.
That's what I thought. You just fucking talk. All you do is talk because you're full of hot air.
And
that's
all
what
you
makes
do
you
is
so
cry.
fat because you're full of hot air,
you're
motherfucker.
Just a crybaby, dude. You're like 38. Go take care of your kids. Take them to the playground, motherfucker. Stop making videos in your car. You look like a retard.
Why don't you stop talking about my kids? It makes me uncomfortable.
My name's Thomas Ellington, and
when a pedophile talks about my kids, it makes me uncomfortable.
I'm gonna take a screenshot
Tell me what
and
I
talk about it for 15
Tell
minutes.
me what I reported that was fed to me. Motherfucker, tell me. Tell me, bitch. Tell me. What did I report that was fed to me?
Go take care of
You can't tell me nothing because you don't know anything. Because you are a liar.
Like you're a fucking loser, dude.
A liar. I never challenged anybody to
do you literally take turns making these detective videos between picking your kids up at school?
Yeah, don't talk about my kids, pedo.
I mean,
you
you're
make
the
people
one that
uncomfortable
doesn't
when you
take
talk
care
about
of your
kids.
You're too busy making gay.
You make people uncomfortable when you talk about kids. Don't talk about kids.
You're a faggot. Stop.
I don't want my kids in your head. I don't want my kids in your head,
40-minute long videos about people on Discord.
About what? That wasn't.
And
that wasn't true.
Screaming in the background for lunch, and you're just sitting there.
What
going,
did I say? That wasn't true.
It was this big serious thing, and these guys.
Did I tell you stop talking about my kids?
Like, dude, you're not a detective. You're a jerk off.
When you mention kids, people are imagining what you have in your head. What you're thinking about when you're talking about kids.
Anybody can watch your fucking channel.
You make everybody uncomfortable. Everybody knows you're a pedo. You get no love from nobody. I'm surprised you even got on this stream because you're so fucking pathetic.
We can literally tell you anything. You do a 40-minute.
Listen, you got no talent. You got nothing. All you can do is talk.
What talent do you have? All you can do is talk,
lie.
What talent do you have, Thomas?
Flag.
You're like a skinny mundane gnat. You just report on nothing.
I don't even need talent. I don't even need talent. I'm talking to a pedo.
Are you gonna cry?
I'm talking to a sicko. I'm talking to a sicko.
Are you gonna cry to me like you did?
I'm talking to somebody who is a piece of shit.
My family lives there. Please don't tell anybody where I live.
Produce the proof. Produce the proof. You take screenshots of everything.
I'm not the person doing it.
Oh, I don't have OBS. You don't have the ability, Mr. Master Hacker. You don't have the ability to produce the proof.
Andy's the one doing the OBS right now. Slow job. So how would I put it on the screen?
Put it on Twitter. Put it on Twitter.
Oh wait,
I'm back.
Put it on Twitter.
I'm back.
Put it in the chat. Put your proof in the chat.
Okay, I'll show Andy what a pussy you are.
Okay, yeah. So,
okay.
Wait.
I mean, it's not like we can't tell just from looking at your picture what a pussy you are, but okay, whatever you say.
You can call me a pussy. You're a pedophile, and I know
you're a pussy.
That.
You literally
no matter what you say I am, I will always be pedophile.
We told you
I will always be pedophile.
Hilarious.
Anything beats
you're
pedophile.
Crybaby, Thomas.
I could be a murderer, and I would be pedophile. I could be a rapist and I would still be pedophile. Thomas. Everything beats you.
Dude, you probably are. I always hear kids in the background in all your videos. Are those your victims?
You are garbage and dirt.
Thomas,
it's not
are those
hard
your victims?
To beat you.
I mean, I've never seen you with your wife.
Okay. So I call you a pedophile. You try to say the same thing. You can't think of nothing.
No, I'm calling you a child molester. There's a difference.
There's a difference between that and a pedophile. Because I consider those the same thing. A lot of people do, but you're not smart enough to figure that out.
I mean, I literally here's me calling you out on crying, and you admitting that you were in fact crying. I'll send this to Andy.
And you swat the wrong people because you're an idiot.
My name is Thomas, and I had tears in my eyes.
You wish your name was Thomas. You wish it wasn't Zoom right now. Everybody looking at you, knowing what you like to, what you enjoy.
Dude, are you gonna make another 50-minute video on this and then cry some more when you turn out to be wrong?
You're not important enough for a 50-minute video.
What was it like to spend 40 minutes rambling in your car between coffee breaks?
You shouldn't be on this
anime mafia and anime avatars, and it was all bullshit.
You made a 40-minute video on the wrong name. You didn't even get to talk his name right.
Guys.
A 40-minute video. You were asking people. You're asking people if they heard of the wrong name.
It turns out we were literally just trolling you the whole time from fake accounts.
Then what did I report that was wrong? Tell me. You can't tell me. You can't tell me because there was nothing.
You're not a detective. You're a retard.
Everything. Then say one thing. Oh, you can't say one thing,
Thomas.
What's the matter, Mr. Master Hacker? You can't think of one fucking thing.
Everything that comes out of your mouth is wrong. We told you that the anime mafia was a real thing. You made 4 videos about a fucking group that doesn't even exist. If they call themselves the anime mafia,
that's what they are.
We created a fake fucking Discord.
That's what people know them as.
And you ran around screenshotting everything we said.
And I hardly ever called them that.
Even though we were trolling the whole fucking time. You
I reported
that Aqua and Tui was coming on the Metacast because you saw as fake a screenshot
I didn't report that, you fucking idiots.
We saw you run to a different Discord and post a screenshot and say, "Oh,
you are a fucking idiot." No, I didn't.
Dude, Thomas, I can't help that you're retarded and you fall for anything.
You know what? My Discord signifier is right there. Why don't you double check the signifier? Retarded. I'm on Discord right now talking to you. Double check the signifier. You can't even do that much work to figure out whether it's me or not.
What, you mean the discriminator? What the fuck? Are you retarded?
I don't care. Call whatever the fuck you want.
Fucking retarded. Shut up.
Okay, Mr. Master Hacker, swatting the wrong people, doxing the wrong people, making 40-minute videos with the wrong name, asking people if they heard of this wrong name.
Are you autistic? He admitted that it was him on the stream, idiot. And so did Failure. Failure. He didn't. When I showed you that video, the one of him in the car,
he didn't admit that.
Tonka and you both admit that was him in the car.
Did he admit that on the stream, Failure?
Because I can go back and clip it. It was in the Metacast. I said, "Is that him?" And you both said, "Of course it is."
Go ahead and clip it. Clip whatever you want.
I mean, Failure's right here. He can confirm it.
Yeah, I jumped up and said that. Honestly,
it was when we were watching the part in the car, and he was arguing if it was the right video, and I said, "Is that not him, Failure?" And you said, "Of course it is. What's your point?" And then you screamed.
What, the guy in the car? That's not a name. That's a guy in a car. Yeah, that's him. That's not his name.
We were pointing out the video because the video had his name in it. It was interview with X. I wasn't going to actually say his name.
He uses a professional name.
Yeah, I have his real name too. I'm not going to show you how I doxed him because I get fucking kicked off the channel.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do, Mr. Master Hacker, swatting the wrong people.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's pretty stupid to use a wrestling name in your family's obituary.
Swatting the
How
wrong
fucking hard is that? Oh, gee, this person has their wrestling name and their stepfather and their grandfather's obituary.
All right. So did you swat the wrong person? Did you swat the wrong person?
Who could be this person? Oh my God!
Because I'm saying you did, and everybody else knows you did.
I can't help that Anilvate did that, but I don't believe a goddamn thing that Joaquin says because it's really weird that the day that
happened. Everybody knows you as a pedophile
and I know
a liar.
This is tough for you because you're retarded. But you need to have enough evidence to actually be credible.
I'm not the one who. First of all, I don't try to swat people. I've had your docs for a long time. I did nothing with it. I don't try to swat anybody. If I did, I wouldn't be swatting the wrong person like a fucking idiot.
You don't have anything about me. You can say it on air.
You're a pedophile. You're a fucking pedophile.
Anyways, back to the whole Joaquin thing.
Being a pedophile.
Can you explain how
name one thing I reported wrong?
Discord?
Name something. You can't name something, can you?
Can I name something that you got wrong? Well, let's see. You said that Joaquin isn't the person that got hit, right? Why did Joaquin have a fucking PayPal set up in that name?
He went on video camera for Mr. Medicare. Mr. Medicare confirmed
that wasn't
him.
Did you see him
Mr. Medicare must be lying. He must be lying.
I wouldn't be the first time.
He must be lying.
Did you see him on camera?
I don't need to see him. I trust Mr. Medicare over you.
Of course, you do, because you're an idiot. You trust anything over me. You trust anything over me. I can tell you anything. I could tell you the sky is pink.
You swatted the wrong person. You fucking God damn it! You swatted the wrong person.
If that's not him, explain to me how he was crying.
I don't need to explain anything to you.
3 hours before it was ever published to the news. Explain that, Mr. Detective. How did he know that happened?
He knows the guy. He knows the guy. He targeted. He's looking out for his name.
He knows the guy.
He knows of him.
He just happens to know the guy who has a fucking PayPal set up in the same name.
Listen. Open your ears.
hcjoaquim@gmail.com. He just happens to know the guy, and he's super angry about it. He's threatening to kill people because it happened. Like, how fucking retarded are you?
I'll interject just for a second. Okay. May I read some signs before we continue?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just so I don't want to. Everyone, thank you for supporting. By the way, it's ironic that the show we're saying goodbye to Kumite literally becomes blood sports, just like during the actual show itself. What the fuck happened? Failure, are you still alive?
Yeah.
This is the rebirth, Andy.
Gayest gracious for 20 euro. This is the gypsy's dark magic at work. Isn't I told you to not anger the gypsy? Thank you very much for that big donation. Liberal Sanity Project for 5. Low IQ Warski. Sorry that you'll never have a career again. Maybe the IRL blood sports thing was a bad idea. Happy 31st birthday though. Actually, I'm still making money to survive. And you could suck my fucking dick. So thank you for that. $5, you cunt. Mike for $10. R.I.P. Kumite. Still love you, Andy, regardless of all the bodies they found. That was an accident. Gabriel Baker for 5. Can you guys give us a send-off tomorrow? 3-hour intro. We've been waiting for it. Just Viva La Raza for 3 hours. Mike for 4. I'm the guy who makes threats. Oh, yeah, you do make threats. Yeah, Mike does make the threats that I read as well. Geek Father for 2. Gonna miss Kumite. Sad to see go. Mr. Thunder for 5. Sorry, everyone. I killed it. No mic or I would go so everyone can yell at me. Inedible Trout. Vila Warski. David Hume for 5. JF destroying Andy on Twitter. Pretty good stuff. Actually, it was mediocre at best, and he could have fun with his show. I don't care. Base Black. JF was right all along. R.I.P. Kumite. Yeah, but me and him. Our show was dying as well, and he was boring to work with. Platt, Mommy and Daddy are fighting again. Bullrock, the Mayo Clinic episode. David Hume, bring JF on pussy. If he wants to come on, I will, but besides me saying I didn't have fun being on the show with you, he didn't have fun on the show with me, apparently. And after hearing everything he said after we split and what he really thought of me, I don't fucking care. I'm glad I had the gut feeling that he was bad to work with, because he obviously had disdain in his heart for me, and he's mad egotistical. Pinky Culture, bring on JF. We want blood. Inedible Trout for 5. Pimp out, hold B more. I will. Tuesday Money for 5. I'm so sad. I adore all three of you. All three of you guys. Joseph Kerwin, I will remember you. Will you remember me? But with like song notes. Darth Artkin, you doxed your car in the shovel video, make and model. That's true, I did, and I did talk about that. It was retarded. Happy days for 5. So sad. Tonka was a great guy. I hope you keep your channel up. Love you and Jay together. Also search for me again on Twitter. Will do, man. Disky Fringo for 5. Never go full Russo. Have a good one, guys. Close down for 5. Seems like this happens a lot when you do a show every day. Good luck on your endeavors. Ozzy Mandius, thanks for great shows. Tonka was always right. Darth Artson, since the Kumite is gone, can I take the name? If you want to make a fucking side, I don't know. Colin Stevens for 5. Jesus Kumite is one of those saving graces I have at work. Thanks, fags. Now I have to talk to people instead of laugh. There will be another show happening. Don't you worry. Try Hard Denio. If you don't do an Andy and Failure show, you're idiots. Guys, I'll be back in just 1 second so you can continue. And I'll keep reading some chats a little bit later. Just give me a sec.
Hold on, Andy. Yeah, sure. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, you gonna be back quick?
Yeah, just give me 1 quick sec. Just one quick sec, all right?
All right, Thomas, Zoom, do you guys have anything else to say?
I got some more. Thomas asked me, what has he lied about? Let's see. He made a video where he said that King of Pole was the puppet master of the whole group.
No, I didn't fucking say that. You didn't even watch the fucking video.
You said that Toad
you didn't even watch it, you fucking idiot. I didn't say that.
King of Pole owned the Anime Mafia server.
You
said that BYBS was in control
you
of the anime avatars.
You are a fucking idiot. Watch the video.
You're such a lying retard.
You didn't watch the video. You can say all kinds of shit. You know, when I call you a pedophile, it's because I heard you.
Go take care of your kids, weirdo.
And everybody heard you being a pedophile. Watch the fucking
know that you're screaming right now at some dude on the internet like you're a retard. I do more
research, motherfucker. You doxing the wrong people. You swatting the wrong people.
You're so stupid. You fucking put your full name and your address on your fucking quiz information.
You are a fucking idiot.
You're an idiot.
And what's worse is you're a pedophile. There's not anything worse than a stupid pedophile.
Literally, I've never met somebody so stupid.
A stupid pedophile is about the worst thing ever. At least be a smart pedophile.
Dude,
if you're gonna be a pedophile,
kids instead of sitting in here.
If you're gonna don't talk about my kids, pedophile. You're making everybody uncomfortable when you talk about kids.
Like your kids are in the basement.
You're making everybody uncomfortable.
And you're literally
I have a wife. You will never know what it's like to have a wife.
I gotta
somebody to be a mother to your kids and to help you out.
Go take care of your fucking kids, dude.
And stop talking about my kids,
I don't
man.
even see you taking care of your kids.
You're making everybody uncomfortable
yelling
right
at me.
now.
You're always making detective videos.
Imagine, hey, you fucking dumbass.
Like
I know you only look at kids
you don't
for their
feed them or
sexual
take care of them.
But kids have a bedtime.
What's it like to be a terrible father, Thomas?
Why don't you do some research on kids?
You're a failure as a father,
how
Thomas.
sexy they are to you.
You're a failure as a father, Thomas.
Okay, I'm back.
That must really suck. Like your kids
have a bedtime, you piece of shit.
My dad spent the better part of my childhood screaming at people on the internet.
There's more to kids than just being sexual objects. There's more to kids than just being sexual objects. Okay,
you're a fucking failure, Thomas.
It's
I feel bad for your kids, dude.
They go to bed.
I feel bad for your children because they have a father like you who just makes fucking
shut up,
videos all day.
I'm gonna toss you out real quick.